Sometimes life feels impossibly hard, but if we look closely, it's rarely the task itself that's so difficult. It's that we constantly, relentlessly overcomplicate it in our own heads. Think about the last time you agonized over sending a simple text message for 20 minutes, or stared at a blank screen unable to start a project, or felt physically stuck trying to make a minor life choice because you were terrified of getting it wrong. Modern psychology calls this state analysis paralysis. It happens when overthinking completely halts our forward momentum. We fall into this trap believing a convincing lie, that if we gather more information or explore every what-if, we can guarantee a perfect risk-free decision. But that pursuit of perfect certainty is an illusion. It doesn't actually protect us from making mistakes. Instead, it traps us in a state of permanent inaction. Long before modern psychologists named this condition, the mechanics of overthinking were documented in a profound ancient case study. We find this lesson in the Quran's second chapter, Surah Al-Baqarah, or the cow. It reveals a defining narrative about how we resist simple instructions. The story of the cow functions as a timeless mirror, reflecting the exact psychological cost of refusing to tolerate uncertainty. The context is a murder mystery. A man within the ancient community of Bani Israel was killed, and the culprit was completely unknown. Desperate for answers, the people turned to Prophet Musa, or Moses, asking for divine guidance to solve the crime. Allah provided Musa with a solution. The instruction was stark, direct, and only one step long: sacrifice a cow. The critical reality of this moment is that at this exact state, the command was completely open. Sacrificing absolutely any cow would have fulfilled the requirement and solved their problem immediately. But instead of acting on the clear instruction and choosing from the vast, ordinary herds around them, the people assume Musa is making a joke. They hesitate, and then they start asking questions. That initial hesitation marks the exact moment a simple task was hijacked. They ruined an easy errand through their own desire to overcomplicate things in the name of precision. They start by asking, "What kind of cow is it?" The divine answer restricts the options. It must be a cow that is neither too old nor too young, but a middle age in between. Instead of taking that answer and acting, they ask another question: "What color is it?" The response narrows the field even further. It must be a bright, rich yellow color, pleasing to look at. Still unsatisfied, they push for more. "Give us more specific details." The final answer demands an unblemished cow that has never been used for plowing soil or watering fields. Now they are looking for a single perfect match. Looking directly at verses 68 through 71, we see exactly how this played out. Their relentless questioning actively worked against them, transforming a wide-open permission into a suffocating list of demands. Every new parameter they demanded exponentially increased their cognitive load. In psychology, this brings on decision fatigue, where the mental energy required to evaluate highly specific options completely drains your capacity to act. By trying to outthink the discomfort of a broad instruction, they engineered their own paralysis. They turned a basic errand into an almost impossible labyrinth. The consequence of their overthinking was agonizing. Because they had restricted themselves so severely, they had to scour the land to find the single, rare cow owned by an orphan that actually matched their hyperspecific criteria. Ultimately, they had to pay an astronomical price just to secure it. The Quran captures the profound weight of this near failure with a concluding remark. Then they slaughtered it, though they nearly did not. We do the exact same thing today. We often use doing research and asking questions as a clever disguise for procrastination. We trick ourselves into feeling productive when we are actually just stalling. True confidence does not magically appear once all the variables are known. Resilience is built by taking action, making choices with imperfect information, and learning to tolerate small amounts of uncertainty. Clarity rarely comes from asking an endless stream of questions. True clarity only arrives when we have the courage to act on what is already clear.